Hey everybody. Today I'm going to address a question that's really important. So we got this from in an email today from one of the company that's looking to use our AI ready middleware that connects AI APIs to e-learning modules. And I think this is a wonderful question. So they're asking, please clarify how does Artha validate these answers that are received from the AI because no human is involved. And fair enough, because AI is generating these, answers or feedback on the run in real time. So there is no human involvement. So how are we validating that? How do we know that it's answering correctly? And how do we balance the natural language, the generative capabilities of AI, the idea that we can give live feedback or live support to all our learners with the need to be actually give correct information, right? There are actually 4 easy ways we could look at so that our AI API always provides the right answer. So the first one is to provide sufficient content and context in the prompt itself, because the prompt is the starting point. The AI is listening to your prompt and answering to it or responding to it. So if your prompt is solid and has sufficient information, the AI is going to pick up this information from your prompt and making the answer right and yet generative. So here is an example of this, where we've given a whole bunch of information which we know to be correct about Mount Everest. And now if the user asks a question about Mount Everest, AI is going to answer from this content, right? The second thing you can do is you can actually limit or restrict AI to provide answer from only the information that is given in the prompt. So the way to do this is give a lot of information like we've done in the last prompt. And then if you see, we've instructed the AI, we've said, answer only from the provided information. And if you don't have the information, then you can do this, right? In this case, we're saying then direct them to the Wikipedia page. Now, this can incorporate context. It could be as well. If you don't have the information, then here is a SharePoint link. In higher ed context, similar thing. So we can definitely restrict AI to a great degree using this. Now, sometimes even that might not be enough. In very, very specific cases, we absolutely want to make sure that although we are creating this novel AI experiences, the content is absolutely right. There might be legal scenarios where this is important. So in such a case, we want to give a disclaimer for sure, and then perhaps add a link to company approved content. And this link could also be a expert answer. It could be a content that's written by instructional designers, right? So that we know that this is correct. And they have access both to very personalized, very specific, very targeted AI written answer to their question, but then they also have access to a validated company approved answer, right? So in this case, for example, this is the AI answer that AI has generated on the run. But at the bottom, we've given a disclaimer, and the disclaimer gives them access to the source content, or it could give them access to an expert answer. So that's a way to sort of cover all bases. And finally, my favorite way to limit AI to give right answers is actually using technology and creating a document retrieval system, in which case the AI is answering only from the provided documents. We've implemented this for documents as big as, hundreds, 900 page and plus. So what that does is that when AI gets a question, it will go retrieve the document, look for its answer there, and only give answer from that document and won't create its own hallucinations. And of course, technology allows us to do that using databases and advanced programming. Those are my 4 ways of making sure that AI gives you answers that are correct and accurate and yet generated in real time and personalized to your learners. Enjoy.